Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Drivers Room Endurance or Acelith Endurance Championship. This is Season 6, Round 5, Tier 2. Today we are at, as you can see, Mount Panorama or Bathurst. And this is going to be an interesting one because we are in the Group 1 Monsters. Yes, you heard right. Group 1 monsters in, on Bathurst. So, let's see how everyone went down in today's race. As we all know, the qualifying and on the grid stuff is a little screwed up, so we'll just see it as we see it. Spooky in first. I think actually Kim had first, but who cares about that right now? We have Spooky, then Kim, we have then Ronan, Jules, Wilco, Hitmac, Ben, Coolio, JC, and Jammy D. Alright, let's see how everyone gets on in today's race. Alright, we are about ready to get this show started, so let's just wait for the lights. We are off on round 5. See how everyone gets through turn 1 as Kim, snags the lead. Very good start from Kim. Looks like everyone got through cleanly. Yep. As we see both Spooky and Kim side by side. Oh, a little contact between Kim and Spook. There we have the monster Ronan yet again. Let's see if Kim can make a better finishing position in this race versus the previous one, where he basically just killed himself 3 times as he kills himself another time. Oh, and we have the Audi just all over the place. Spooky all the way down into 8th. JC. Kim has a little bit of damage from punting into the wall. Very clean start so far. As we come up to lap 2. Checking on Jules, Wilco, and Spooky has already gotten himself up into 6th. Kim did have the inside into the upcoming corner in lap 1, as we see Coolio is all the way down in 10th. Audi just not being helpful on Bathurst at all. JC covering Coolio off. This car has to be struggling uphill with that monstrous front-wheel drive hybrid. Well, the fronts just chew themselves to pieces as we see JC off into the gravel. Oh, JC not having a good season, that's for sure. So we come back to Kim. He's gotten himself a little bit of a gap down to Ronan. Not much, but a little bit. Ronan is gaining on Kim right here. Ooh. Ronan cutting the gravel a little bit, upsetting his car, but otherwise good. Kim's big dodge just covering him off. Wow, just look at how close Ronan is. Maybe you should ask him out for a date first before you're that close, Ronan. Oh, as we see, Mac has gone into the wall. Not an easy track here for the Bugatti either. As we see Spooky all the way up into third already, and what in the world happened? And Jules in fifth, just ahead of Wilco. And Ben there, trying to keep up with the boys in front. Coolio has gotten himself back into 8th. Jamie possibly struggling a little bit. And there we have JC, just dropped off the field entirely. As we still see the fight between Kim and Ronan. Kim not willing to let Ronan past. These are the two closest on track at the moment. I'm just gonna check down with Jules. I think Jules has this covered off for the moment. As we see Ronan just not calling any quits right now. Not much separating these two at all. Checking now with Jules. He has Wilco covered off pretty much, and not a lot of action in the back. So we'll follow the two in front. As we see, oh my goodness, what in the world? Taking a look with Ronan as he just, oh yeah, he must have lost his rear end. Nothing really he could do about that, and he's got himself a little 3-second penalty for that. Wow. Yeah, that looks scary. He could have gone into the wall. Pretty damn easy. Kim will have himself a bigger gap down to Ronan at the moment. Let's take a look down the rest of the field. Spooky has driven like an absolute champ to get back up. Jules He's gotten himself a big gap down to Mac, and I think Wilco's been into the... Yeah, whoa! Wilco's been into the wall! Taking a look back with Wilco. Let's check out what happened to the Wilkinator. Oh, I think he just forgot. Yeah, he just forgot to brake into that corner, and yeah. At least it's not tier 1. He'll be in danger from Jammy and Coolio. Coolio's dropped down quite a bit. Just hasn't got the pace to keep up with the guys in front. The Audi really isn't suited for Bathurst. And JC, not a good day at the office. As we come back to Kim, he's got himself a big breathing room down to Ronan, but Ronan has got Spooky right in the back. You might have to start defending off Spooky, Ronan. On board with Spooky. As we see Ronan going off into the grass again, dirt. And Ronan just... Oh, that's... I didn't like that move from Ronan, but now Ronan will have to defend against Spooky. Well, Kim just runs away with it. Hear that mighty dodge in front. Oh man, that Alpine just looks so squirmy. I think Spooky has a good control over it, but then again, it's so unbalanced. Oh, as Spooky enters the wall, loses all the distance he had up to Ronan. Tires of Ronan and Kim aren't looking that bad either. Taking a look down the field as we see Jules has a big distance down to Mac. And a big distance up to Spooky. We have Ben just staying out of trouble in 6th. Wilco just trying to reel in that mighty monster. Jammy keeping his nose clean. As we see Spooky already into the pits. We have Coolio, JC, and JC has been into the wall yet again. Right now, Spooky will have to get himself back. Jules has the more worn tires at the moment. Jules has the more worn tires, I mean. Tries to hold off Spooky. Spooky's really on fire. He's been on the podium most of this season. Oh, as he goes off into well, the off zone. I have no idea what any of the corners are. The names of the corners are, as usual. It's not something I read up on. I'm just gonna call this the back straight. And there we have Jules going into the pits. Tires aren't looking that bad either, so he should have really stayed out. But we see Ronan and Kim still staying out on their tires. And I think Kim might be able to stay out for a few more laps at least. Because the tires haven't run off that much. Ronan is like a mosquito, you just can't get away. That's the fastest lap time of 1:46. He's very close to Kim. Oh, and Kim just scratches the wall, loses all the momentum. Ronan might have him on the straight. But maybe the Tomahawk does have enough power. Kim making his car as wide as possible, of course. And Kim going into the pits, Ronan going into the pits. Oh! Kim screws up the entry. The entry on Bathurst is a big, giant monster. Let's see how these two and... Oh great, Kim got screwed. Yeah, thanks Polyphony. Just look at the distance Ronan has now. Yep. Great coding from Polyphony once again. They're sucky at the penalty system and they're sucky at the pit exits. Yeah, good. As we see Spooky in third, we have Jules still in fourth. Mac has been into the pits. He's in fifth. Just alone on track, staying out of trouble. And we have Ben just doing some wall riding there with Wilco, who has also been into the pits and doing some wall riding. Oh, and Coolio going off. Oh, just completely missing the turn there. Maybe understeering right into the gravel. Not a great day for Coolio or the Audi. I imagine he will switch that out in Season 1, as we see Jamie in 9th. Still hasn't been to the pits. Trying to go for as few fuel or pit stops as possible, I guess. But his front right has taken a hammering. JC just isn't with the pack anymore. Got some more damage on his car. As we come up with Kim again, and Ronan is basically gone. Coming back on lap 17, we have Ronan still at first, with Angry Kim in second. Jules in third. I think Spooky's been into the pits. Yep, and so has Jules. Jules is ahead of Spooky, and Spooky's tires are running off. Max still in fifth. As we see Ben in 6th, just been staying out of trouble on this difficult circuit. Coolio has been all over the place. Still trying to find his rhythm. And we have lost, I believe, Wilco and Wilco and JC have retired their cars. As we see Spooky again. And we have Jules. There's a big gap between everyone at the moment as we see Ronan into the pits. Grabbing some fuel. Kim into the pits. He has a lot more fuel in the tank. Comes out right ahead of Jules. Both on relatively fresh tires. Kim on the freshest, of course. But can Jules catch up with this hybrid system? He might be able to. And as we see Ben going into the pits. Not a lot of close battles on track at the moment, unfortunately. As we see Ben coming out right before Coolio. Coolio's tires will start to drop off momentarily. Versus Ben's. As we see Kim, looks like he has Jules covered up for a moment. Great drive from Jules so far. Wonder what happened to Spooky. Must have had a crash somewhere. As we see Jules is inching closer and closer. His hybrid system is helping him in that pug. Oh, and Kim has a little slide. Probably pushing the car a little too much. As we see Jules right on the gearbox and going for a move. Gets himself up into P2. Hell of a move from Jules. And Kim staying on the outside. Puts Jules up in 2nd. Now Kim can go and chase Jules, but the Pug does have an edge. Hybrid system just pulling him away. Jules will have to go in and pit within the next few laps. His fuel levels are looking low as we see him going very deep into the gravel, and Kim goes back into 2nd. I have a feeling this fight isn't over between them. Ben is struggling a little bit. Maybe the pressure from Coolio. Just look at this, how close Coolio is. He's gonna have the run. No, Coolio just backs off. He's gonna have the run down the back straight. Oh, and Ben just has a massive oversteer moment. Coolio isn't getting very close to Ben. Doesn't have enough grunt in that 6th gear. That's what kills the Audi. It's a powerful car in the slower stages, but oh, and he just looks like he's drifting through that final corner. So we come back with Jules, Kim, and Spooky. They're all in a tight, yeah, they're all in a line together. Conga line. This is a difficult track, as we know. Not an easy one. Jules is mighty low on the fuel. I think Kim had a little moment into the last turn. Jules is insanely close. It's going to be a drag race up the hill, but Jules will have the more power. Hybrid system just boosting him up. Kim going defensive, but Jules has already made the move. Jules will probably have to pit after this lap. His fuel levels are very, very low at the moment. As we see Spooky going off into the marbles. Just a little lapse in concentration from Spooky. As we see Kim still hasn't given up on Jules. Just doesn't seem like he has enough power to keep with him on the straight because of the cheating hybrid power. Will Jules stay for another lap, or will he go into the pits to get his tires swapped out? It looks like he goes into the pits. Good strong race from Jules. Jules with 0% left in the tank, so that was well timed out. And Spooky's getting closer, but his fuel tank is mighty low. Kim has over a half tank of fuel, almost. So Spooky will have to go in within the next few laps to get his tire swapped out. As we see, Ben has dropped the position to Coolio, but then again, Coolio will have to pit in a few short laps. Ben is good for at least, I would say, 6, maybe 8 laps. So you see Coolio, Mac just scratching the wall a little bit there. And Jules has come out on a new set of Super Soft. Coming back at lap 27, we have Coolio right behind Ben. Yet again, the same situation as before. Coolio on the more worn tires and Ben on the fresh ones. Ben should be good to the very end. As we see Coolio just inching closer, he's gonna have the run on him in the uphill. But this hybrid is already gone. Going into 6th, and the car will die. It is pushing the car on the rev limiter as much as he possibly can just to stay away from that 6th gear. He's right on the behind of on the butt of Ben. You see Jules into the pit with 4% fuel remaining. Should be refueling for the end, as we see Kim in 2nd, Spooky just chasing Kim down. Mac has had a very lonely race. Ben is seeing a lot of action at the moment. Just trying to stay ahead of that screaming Audi in the back. Ultimately, Ben has a lot more speed down the hill. It's weird, the Audi just can't keep up. As we see Coolio going off on the grass. Oh, Coolio just pushed it too hard. Went off into the grass, goes right into the pits. Not risking it anymore. So we go up with Kim and Spooky. Still quite a bit of distance between them. But we have Jules on the hunt. He's gonna do everything in his power to chase down P2 and 3. Jules is hungry for a podium. 330 kilometers an hour down the hill. That Alpine is very, very strong on the straights. Not a lot of people can beat that car. As long as you have a good driver, like Spooky in it, it's very difficult to defeat that Alpine. I know that from experience driving against the likes of Dawson and Plux in Tier 1 as well, when I was in the Peugeot, and yeah, those cars are horrifyingly fast. But it requires a bit of skill to drive those mid-engine or rear-engine cars, because of the weight being in the back. It's something I've never been able to adjust to. Even the Tomahawk was a little bit of a handful down the S's on this track, but it was livable, at least, as we see Spooky inching closer and closer and closer and closer to Kim. 6 minutes remaining of this one. Oh, and Spooky's so close, he can smell it. Kim's not making it easy. It's gonna be close, it's gonna be close. Kim shuts the door. Spooky's running out of fuel. Kim has a shit ton left. Had to put in an S-bomb. Ooh, that was dangerously close to the gravel there, Spooky. The curb almost seemed to just drag him off, but he got control. Spooky is not letting Kim go. Oh, Spooky goes on the inside. Oh, and just punts. Oh, as we see Kim going off, he just spins. No! Oh, I think he got a little too close to the gravel there. See what happened to Kim as he go. Oh, the rear end just slides out. Nothing Kim could do. Oh, he's got to be screaming inside of that cockpit right now. Oh. Kim down to third. Cheating Ronan still in first. Saying that because I'm a bad loser. As we see Jules on the hunt. Will he be able to make a move in the last 4.5 minutes? Will he be able to make a dent in Kim's armor? Will Kim make more mistakes? As we see Mac very wide there from the exit of the last corner. Ben still in front of Coolio. And we have Ronan about to overtake Ben. Tag world. Ben's keeping it tidy. Not making it easy for Ronan either, even with the blue flags. Get closer, and he'll let you through. He's probably going to let Ronan through on the straight. Which he does. And he's got to be careful now, Ben. He's got to close the door to Coolio. Oh, and Ben goes, sliding into the corner. Loses the position up to Coolio. Oh, let's hope Coolio, for Ben's sake, does a mistake. Otherwise, this is over for Ben. Ben's Coolio sticking close with Ronan. He's gonna try and unlap himself. Ronan's just slipping away. Such a bad luck for Ben, even for Kim, as we see Jamie. I think he's gone into auto drive. Ronan now closing in on his final lap. And Spooky dangerously close on, or low on fuel. Will he run out before he can enter the finish? Will Kim be able to take back his second place? Oh, and Spooky just pushing the car to its limits now. Just wants to get home. As we see Spooky going over the line to claim second. As Kim goes into the wall again. No! And he just drops off the power. Jules comes home in 4th. Good race from Jules. Hit the Mac, will come home in 5th. We have Coolio. Ben. Jamie will come home in 8th. Dominant Ronan, yet again. There we have Coolio and Ben coming through. Thank you all for watching. Come back next time for round 6, and we will see each other then. Bye bye.